Hi there and welcome to this piano tutorial. My name's Danny and I'm going to be teaching you today how to play the song Worthy by Elevation Worship. So we're just going to get right into it. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to play the scale for the key of the song, which is really important. Then I'm going to show you how to play the riff, the opening riff, and then I'm going to teach you how to play the chords for this song. So let's just get right into it, starting with the basics. This song is in the key of E flat major. And in the key of E flat major, there are three flats. And those flats are B flat, E flat, and A flat. So that's going to be B flat, E flat, and A flat. Those three. All right, and that's the original key for the song anyway. Maybe you're playing it in a different one. So if you're doing that, you'll have to transpose it, but this is in the original key. So let's go ahead and play through the scale, which is really important. And I'll just play through it one octave right now with one hand and show you what the notes and the interval numbers are. So here we go. We have E flat, which is the 1, F is the 2, G is 3, A flat is 4, B flat is 5, C is 6, D is 7, and of course back to E flat, which is the 1, not 8. All right, now with that being said, let's just go through the scale one octave, and I'd invite you to go ahead and play this right along with me. And here we go. All right, so there's our E flat major scale. Sorry, I messed up a little bit with the right hand fingering, but you can feel free to look that up somewhere if you need the proper right hand fingering. So anyway, but that is the scale, and I would definitely encourage you to play through that scale at least a couple times before you start practicing the songs, because that way you know where you can play and where you cannot play, which is super important, whether you're playing chords, whether you're playing the melody, improvising, whatever. Okay, now that we've done that, let's get into that intro riff that goes like this. All right, so there is the intro riff. And let's just go through those chords first off. What I'm playing for the left hand there are the chords C minor, and then E flat, A flat, B flat. So it's going to be those four chords. And those are all just going to be single hits and all at the same time. I don't do any like arpeggiated notes, meaning like playing them separately. I just one time all together. So let's just go through that real quick. The left hand is going to be, first off, a C minor chord. And for that, we're going to play, this is middle C right here on my keyboard. So we're going to come right here, and I'm going to play C, G, C. Those three notes. So that's that for our C or C minor chord. And then the next one is going to be E flat. So we're going to jump down here to this E flat, and I'm going to play E flat, B flat, E flat. So those three notes. And then the next chord we play is an A flat. So we're gonna take this left hand and jump up here, and I'm gonna play this A flat, E flat, A flat. So these are all three notes that I'm playing for these left hand chords, 3-note voicings, we could call them. So there's the A flat. And then we're just going to make a short little move up here to B flat, and for that chord we're going to play this: B flat, F, B flat. So all together it goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and and so on and so forth. So that's how we play the left hand. And then for the right hand, we have this little octave pattern here. And the notes for that are going to be like, well, of course, it goes like this when you play it all together. So that's how you play it, and the notes are going to be, these are all in octaves. So you're playing these two notes like this. So it's going to be G, B flat, G, C, B flat, F, E flat. Now, if you need to see that again, if you need to see any of these things again, I'd encourage you to just go ahead and rewind it and just watch it as many times as you need to. But I'll just play it one more time for you now, a little bit slower. And once again, I'll call out those note names. And I'd encourage you, again, just to go ahead and play this right along with me. So here we go. We have G, B flat, G, C, B flat, F, E flat. And then that's it. So that is how the intro goes, right hand and left hand. And so you're gonna want to put those together, practice both the left hand and the right hand slowly, and then put them together slowly, and then soon you'll be able to just play it up to speed like this. All right, so that's that. And in the description, I'll write those notes for the intro riff and the in between. They also play it not in the intro as well, so it's not only an intro riff. But anyway, I'll write all those notes in the description below this video, along with the interval numbers, if you need to transpose it and you know how to do those interval numbers. Like I said in the beginning, E flat is the 1, F is the 2, G is the 3, etc. So it starts on G, which is the 3, and then I'll write the rest in the description, if that makes sense. So there we go. There is our intro. And now I'm just going to go through all of the chords that are played in this song for you, and then I'll just show you how they all fit into the verse, the chorus, and the bridge. So let's just play through them together. I'm going to show you all of them, just starting with E flat and kind of going up the scale, not in order that they appear, but just going up the scale, showing you all the chords. So the first one is, of course, our E flat chord, which is our 1. Now, let's look at the right hand and the left hand. For the left hand, I'm going to be down here, and I'm going to play, once again, just 3 notes, and it's going to be E flat, B flat, E flat. So those 3 notes for the left hand. And then for the right hand, I'm going to be right here. Again, middle C is this note. So I'm going to be up here, and I'm going to play E flat, G, B flat. So those 3 notes. So all together, that's going to be like this. All right, then the next chord, if we're just going up the scale, is an F minor chord. So that's going to be here with the left hand, and we're going to play F, C, F, and for the right hand, what we're going to play is E flat, F, A flat. So those 3 notes right there. And all together, that sounds like this. That chord is in the bridge. So anyway, let's move on to the next one. We have an E flat over G. So for this one, we're going to move the left hand up to here, and we're going to play G, E flat, G, and then for the right hand, we're going to play E flat, G, B flat. So all together, that's going to be like this. Okay, and then the next chord is the 4 chord, which is A flat. And so we're gonna play with the left hand. We're gonna play A flat, E flat, A flat. Now with the right hand, it kind of depends on what you're playing. You can do different things. The first part is for the verse. If you just play this chord on the verse, then what I like to play for the right hand is this. E flat, A flat, B flat. And then you can also play the G here. You can kind of alternate between those, so it would sound like this. This right here is a nice modern kind of hollow sounding way to play that A flat chord. But if you're playing the chorus, then what I like to play for the right hand is this. It's gonna be E flat, A flat, and C with your pinky finger up here. So you're switching positions a little bit from out of this E flat position, if you want to call it that. So you're gonna go up here. E flat, A flat, C with these fingers, thumb, middle finger, pinky. And so that is going to sound like this altogether. The reason I play it like this on the chorus is because the vocal melody is hitting the note C. So it sounds nice on the chorus if you play that same note here. When it says, "Worthy is your name," it's that same note, that C up there. So that's that. So you can play either of these, like that or like that. And both of them sound fine. It just depends on where you're at in the song and what kind of feel you're going for with it. The next chord is B flat. And so with the left hand, we're right here. And we're gonna play this. B flat, F, B flat. Oops. So those 3 notes. And for the right hand, we're going to move our position slightly from out of this E flat position. And we're going to move our thumb down to F, or excuse me, our thumb down to D. And then our pointer finger will go on F, and then pinky finger on B flat. Those 3 notes. So altogether, that's going to be like this. You can move your thumb up to E flat too. It sounds nice when you switch it up like that sometimes, but this is our starting point with the right hand. D, F, B flat. All right, and then the last chord we have in this song is C minor. So for the left hand, we're right here, and we're gonna play C, G, C. And for the right hand, we're gonna play the E flat chord, and that's gonna be E flat, G, B flat. So those 3 notes, and all together, here we go. You can put the F in there too with your right hand pointer finger. That also sounds really nice. You can just switch it up however you'd like. I love putting that F in there on the C minor and on the E chord as well, on the E flat chord as well. It's a great note to have in there when you're playing. All right, so there you go. Those are all the chords in the song. So with that being said, you can play through any part of the song. You can play through the verse. It was my cross you bore, so I could live in the freedom you died for. I'm just playing exactly what I showed you. It was my cross you bore, so I could live in the freedom so on and so forth. And then the chorus, the chords are different, but you're just going to play exactly what I showed you there. Worthy is your name, the C on the top right there on the chorus. Name Jesus, you deserve the praise. Worthy is your name, worthy is your name, Jesus. All right, so the last one is the bridge. That is where the chords are going to be switched up. Those chords are, of course, the A flat, and then to F minor, remember that one, and then the C minor, and then B flat, E flat over G, and then back to A. So the last thing I'll go over with you is the rhythm if you want a little help with the rhythm. So the way I like to do it when I play through any worship song actually, is just going through one chord. Let's just go for the E flat, for example. What I like to do is play every note together on the first time that I hit the chord. So if I'm doing an E flat, then I would go all 6 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then after I hit everything together at the same time, then I like to do a little bit of right hand stuff, and there's so many things you can do for the right hand. You have like just so many options. You can go all over the place. You can just keep it here. You can stay in this position. You could go. Anyway, you can go all over the place. So it just depends on what you want to do. So you hit all together and right hand work. And then after you've done a little bit of right hand work, then what you're going to want to do is give the left hand a little more rhythm. And when you do that, instead of hitting all the notes at the same time again, you're going to want to play them separately. So like this, from the bottom to the top. So let me show you how it looks all together. So you see what I did there? All together, right hand, left hand, notes separately. Once again, if we just go through it a bit slower, we play all the notes, right hand work, left hand notes separately, and then you might have a little bit of space to do a bit more right hand work, and then you're going to want to switch to the next chord. So just watch how I play some of these chord changes, and how I take those rhythmic expressions and use them as I'm switching through the chords as well. All right, and if you want to learn stuff like that, how to improvise like that, then please watch till the end of the video. I've got an amazing offer for you, which is also, there's a link for it in the description for the video, but I'll tell you a bit more about that in a minute. But that is how you play the song, and there's a little help with the rhythm if you are needing help with that. So with that being said, please let me know in the comments section if you have any questions. If you need any more help with anything, please let me know if this video helped you. I would love to hear from you, and I definitely would appreciate if you would hit the like button and subscribe to my channel if you wish to do that as well. So I hope that this tutorial really blessed you and that you'll have a great time not only playing through this song, but worshiping God, whether you're just playing on your own and accompanying yourself, or whether you're playing for your church band with a bunch of different people. I'm telling you, these chords right here that I'm playing, they sound great, whether it's only you playing by yourself, or whether you're playing with like 3 or 4 or even 5 other musicians, even more than that. So with that being said, thank you for watching again. Now, the last thing, like I said, is I'd just like to tell you a little bit about my book, which is called Basic to Amazing Worship Piano. And if you want to learn more about like the type of things that I've been playing throughout this video with putting some nice sounding improv in with your playing, and taking it from just basic and plain sounding to amazing, then I would strongly invite you to check out my book, which is really going to help you out greatly. So like I said, it's called Basic to Amazing Worship Piano, and that's exactly what it'll give you. And it actually doesn't matter if you're a beginner, an intermediate, even an expert player. There really is something in here that will help you out no matter where you're at. So what I give you in this book is a great system for the left hand, how to play that and how to make a good solid foundation with the left hand and doing chords there. And also a little bit of improv and putting some sugar and spice on your left hand playing. And then also the second thing is how to play the right hand, how to do the chords, and a great system for that. And then how to put the right hand and left hand together and work with those. And then the third thing I give in this book is an amazing system for improv that is bulletproof, fail-proof. You cannot make a mistake if you follow the system. It sounds great and it just can unlock so many possibilities. It's really easy and not a lot of people know about it. Actually, you'll be amazed. But this is a wonderful system for improv that I've asked people about it, and not very many people know about this this little trick. So that, I think that trick alone is just worth the whole book, in my opinion. So anyway, there is a link below if you want to check that out, and I'd really appreciate it if you buy it. I hope that it will greatly bless you. There is also a 100% no questions asked guarantee on it, so I'll give you a refund if you ask for that. So with that being said, thank you again so much for watching, and much love and blessings.